You have to make her feel comfortable because a woman reaching an orgasm is literally 80% mental. 80% mental, 20% your technique. That includes you building her up, you making her feel sexy, you making her feel comfortable, you making it seem like you absolutely love licking the clam, even though, yes, sometimes it smells like a burnt taco that got shit on by a sumo wrestler. But guys, it's definitely ideal to first talk about going down on her before you actually do it.
The Unapologetic Man Podcast.
Here's something you may not know. If a girl isn't telling you that was the best she's ever had, then you're probably not that good at it. I hate to deflate you. I hate to pop your balloon like your boner going down when you see an old grandma, but that's the truth, man. You have to fucking knock it out. Now, here's the cool thing about going down on women. If you can go down well, and I personally believe if you follow the tips I'm about to teach you today, you will go down well. If you could do it well, she will get absolutely addicted to you. For those girls who like this, they fucking like it. You are going to be amazing at giving head. And the first tip, boys, is just that. You have to pretend like you love giving head. You have to pretend that it absolutely turns you on, even if, yes, it looks like a demonic sea creature sitting on the beach and you got to go lick that thing and you think it's going to grab onto your face and rip your nose off. I know they look intimidating. I'm going to teach you exactly what to do. Don't be intimidated. And that's the first tip, boys. Pretend like you love it. You have to make her feel comfortable because a woman reaching an orgasm is literally 80% mental. 80% mental, 20% your technique. That includes you building her up, you making her feel sexy, you making her feel comfortable, you making it seem like you absolutely love licking the clam, even though, yes, sometimes it smells like a burnt taco that got shit on by a sumo wrestler or a tuna that was left inside a bottle inside your trunk of the car for 13 months. I've smelled some horrible vaginas, and here's a quick tip before we get into the cunnilingus part. The best way to check to see if a girl is able to be gone down on is to do the old karate chop maneuver. When you're making out with her, take your hand on her inner thigh, move it up into her vagina and kind of rub on it with this part of your hand, kind of the index finger part of your hand. And then very innocently, not as if it's very obvious, kind of scratch your nose and sniff and see if it stinks. If it's bad as you pretend to scratch your nose, but you're actually doing the sniff test, then my recommendation is do not go down on her. Unfortunately, some girls don't really have the best hygiene, but that smell, it's literally bacteria. Now, there should be some smell, just like your balls stink after you play football or soccer, but it shouldn't smell like really bad, like a burnt tuna or something that is rotting in the sun, which sometimes they will smell like that. So I always check it first. I always recommend, even when you're down kissing on her belly, to do a flyby to make sure that it doesn't smell really pungent, because in my opinion, there's probably some bacteria down there or even some possible disease down there, but there should be some smell. Deal with it. Pretend you absolutely love it. But guys, it's definitely ideal to first talk about going down on her before you actually do it. Just like it's ideal to get her to talk about going down on you before she actually does it. And this is the time you guys can explore together. Does she like it rough? Does she like it soft? Does she like it this certain way? How about inserting your fingers? Has anybody ever hit her G-spot? Does she know where her G-spot is? So we're assuming that you have her in bed, legs are open, you're about to go down on her. The first and most important thing, as I mentioned, is to make her feel safe, make her feel sexy, say that her body is amazing, say you love going down on her, you can't wait, you're really turned on. This is the time to really pour it on. I always give you guys the 80-100 rule, which states don't give her too much. But in this case, if you're not building her up, if you're not making her feel sexy, if you're not saying that fucking clam chop is the nectar of the gods and you cannot wait to lick it, you're making a mistake because it could make her feel uncomfortable. I've had many girls say, hey, can you turn off the lights? Or, hey, could I cover up with some covers? Or could you actually go under the covers? They're insecure, boys. So you need to encourage her. It's all mental. And here's a huge thing, boys. When you're doing it, tell her to take her time and don't come. Now, this seems counterintuitive because we want her to come, but what do I always say? Seduction, as well as sex, is oftentimes very counterintuitive. When you tell somebody not to do something, they're going to feel relaxed, like they don't have to try to push themselves to come, therefore making coming way more likely to happen. So what you need to do is be like, hey, I love doing this. I really want to take my time down there and just make out with your essence, is what I always say. They love that shit. Don't come, okay? Like, try not to come because I really want to go down there for a long time. Well, in your head, you're like, oh my hell, dude, I hope I could get this over with within a few minutes. But here's another truth, boys. It takes most girls a long time, and you have to spend a long time with foreplay. I'm talking kissing her neck, kissing her boobs, licking inside her thigh, licking her tummy. Finally, you're working down, and once again, I suggest a flyby. You're kissing her tummy or inner thigh a little bit, and you're like, oh my God, dude, it smells really bad. Abort, abort, abort. You'll have the opportunity to do so. But if you do the flyby and everything looks good and you're ready to go in, you take off her underwear. Now, obviously, boys, during this, you can move the underwear aside. You can play with it a little bit, put the underwear back on. It's all about teasing. But we're getting to the point where you take the underwear off, under the butt, over the legs, off the feet, huck it into the ceiling fan. It gets launched into the light and catches the room on fire. We're going to avoid that whole point. But take off her underwear. Then what you do is you lick up one inner thigh, and then you go across her lips with your tongue and lick down the other inner thigh. Then you lick up the other inner thigh again, kind of stay around her lips a little bit, kiss her lips a little bit, then back down the inner thigh. Sometimes I'll come all the way back up and lick her tits a little bit, kiss her neck, go back down. I'm talking anticipation, boys. Anticipation is the precursor to orgasm, and I really want you to remember that. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. To watch the full podcast episode, click here. And before you go, if you're feeling extra generous, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Unapologetic Army.